Good morning, folks of the channel, guys and girls. Rob here, and we have first off something I want to open. I've opened it a majority of the way, and I can actually let you see what it is. I'll be opening a Manchester City hat with an emblem. It's got a, this is the real deal from Manchester City, England. What I'm going to do, open it in a minute. I'm going to coronate the champions. They are the new EPL champions 2021. They just won a championship over the weekend, and they are now the champions for the next year. They're going to be very, very tough to beat in the upcoming years, too, because they've got a lot of good signees coming up. And they're willing to spend a lot of money, and they're going to be really willing to do what they can do to keep a good team. So right now, let's do the coronation. Then let's do the opening. All right, this is cool. Very cool. All right. And I got a little bit of a hole here, so I'll just pull that open. All right. Now, I did notice this is very, very soft. Very soft. So it says men's hat. Men's hat. So that's pretty cool. We will talk about the PGA Championship in a minute, too. So hang tight with that, because I'll tell you, we've got a guy on the senior tour leading the event today. He's going to be teeing off about 2:40 this afternoon. So, Philip, happy birthday, Rob! Today's not my birthday. I don't know who told you today was my birthday, but it's not my birthday today. Not my birthday. So, I'll take the Phillies hat, he said. So we got to take this off. So let's get a pair of scissors. All right. This is an old Phillies hat. I got 3 or 4 newer ones in this. I would get a new one if they start playing good. If they start playing better, let's say it that way. They're under 500 now. Under 500. They're not playing very well at all. Good. That flew off. Official merchandise of Manchester City. So it looks like now I just got to fit this to my big ass head. It looks pretty good. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a solution right there. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that. So we'll wear this the rest of the video. We can do that. The PGA Championship. PGA Championship. There's 12 guys under par right now. And one of those guys, I think, will win the championship. I don't think there's no doubt. If you're even par or worse, I don't think you're going to win. You're 7 shots back. You got to count on Mickelson to really fold the tent. I don't think it happens that badly. He could mess up. He could trip up. But I don't think he messes up to the point where someone even par or worse can come back and win the tournament. To give you a couple of reasons why. Time for some Dice United, Rob. Oh, okay, cool. Philip's going to play him some Dice United. The winds are going to pick up this afternoon, but they're going to switch from a different direction. And then I'm going to start thinking that Maybe that's an advantage for some of these guys late tee times. We'll see. We'll see if it's an advantage. Wins anytime is never a great thing when you're playing golf. I don't care if they're only at your back a whole day, um, but that's better than having them in your face all day. So, who have we got on the leaderboard right now? We got Phil Mickelson sitting at 7 under. Okay, he shot a 70 yesterday. Nobody in the top 12 shot better than 70. Mickelson did it. He was as much as he could have shot as good as a 66 or 67 had he not tripped up at 12 and 13. 12's a tough hole. 12's a tough hole. People want to come out and say 17 and 18 is the toughest holes out there. Personally, I think 12's as tough a hole as there is out there. Yet bunkers, sand, whatever you want to call them, traps in the middle of the fairway, they're tough to miss. 13, tough driving hole for some guys. And for Phil, it just ended up being that way. He may have to end up dropping off from a driver, maybe to that 2-wood to drive on that hole today. He may have to do that. We'll see if he will, if he's willing to do it. But, you give up 40 yards, 30 yards, so be it. You may not be shooting a wedge in the next time. You may be shooting 8-iron. So it's a little different, but it's not the end of the world. Koepka shot a 70 yesterday. What's up, Alan? Yes, sir. I just opened it up. Yeah, I like his too. I think his is pretty cool. Official merchandise store. ManchesterCity.com/shop. And I see where I could have got it online myself. I didn't realize I could have done it. If I would have known it myself, I would have just done it myself. Because it's a whole lot cheaper than having Alan send it to me. Yeah, I should have done that. So Brooks Koepka, he is one shot back. And he shot a 70 yesterday. Mickelson, 7 under, shot a 70 yesterday. Now, let me ask you, if you watched the tournament yesterday, who had a better day playing? I think anybody by far would say who played better yesterday was Phil Mickelson. Mickelson was as far as 10 under at one time. He never was tripping over himself to the point where you thought he was going to lose the lead. He never was. So I'm telling you, if that wind switches direction, you can get anything on the hand, but there's nothing like getting a gift from a friend. Yes, sir. I got you, bud. I just never thought about looking online for it, though. I was just like, the wife said, you probably could have got that online. I said, well, that was a big pain in the ass to Alan then. But, yeah, I'm going to find a now, let me ask you, Alan, would you rather have a basic St. Louis Cardinals hat or one of the ones they call the alternate hats that sometimes they wear other times, or you don't care? If you just want the basic, I know I can find that. But if it's something like Armed Forces Day, some other special one that they do, I might be able to find that for you too. Or is it you just want to say not at all, meaning that or you don't care, or so Mickelson and Koepka both shot 70 yesterday. Louis Oosthuizen, he can't get the speed of the greens down. Neither can Koepka. That's their problems. They're leaving everything short. Phil's hitting the ball pretty well as far as putting. Not a pain at all. No. I was saying, which one would you like? Which hat would you like? If you don't care which one, I'll find one of them. They're not going to be a problem to find. So, But some of them's more difficult than others. But uh, I'll see if I can find a Cardinals hat to send you there. I may send it direct from online without me packaging it. I may just send it to you. That might be the easiest way to do it. Kevin Streelman. Kevin Streelman's at 4 under. He's 3 back. He's showed me nothing that has given me any relative sign that's saying, watch out, I'm coming after you. I really don't think so. Brendan Grace the same way. You said you wouldn't have been you would. I wouldn't have been. Sorry to have been a pain in the ass. Oh yeah. Oh. Uh, um. Um. And you got me thinking. Brandon Grace, Benzunda Hoyt, they're both 3 under. They're 4 back. That's I just don't know if those guys can come back and win. A guy that can win, Bryson DeChambeau. His problem is he's putted like crap all week. Okay. Like the ones with the Cardinals on the Cardinal on the bat. Oh, okay. All right, I can find that for you. Joaquin Neiman, Gary Woodland's played pretty well. Paul Casey Connors, and the M, Sanjay M. But I don't see anybody beating Mickelson today. And I guess I've got to be one of the few out there that thinks Mickelson's going to win this championship. He's 50 years old, getting ready to be 51 very soon. He's 50 years old. And I don't think he's 51 yet. Let's see. Let me see if he is 51. I don't think he is. Phil Mickelson's birthday. Yeah. Yeah, he's 50 years old. June, he'll turn 51. I don't see anybody beating this 50-year-old. I really don't. He's not playing like a 50-year-old. Number one, he's hitting the ball as far or farther than everybody on the leaderboard, including Koepka. He outdrove Koepka on one of the par 5s yesterday by almost 25 yards. And that's 25 is a long ways when Koepka hit it 328. And I think 352 or 353 for Mickelson. That's what I'm saying. We'll be recording my final day of sumo later. All right. I look at this leaderboard and I don't see anybody that pops out at me. It's like there's a 66 sitting right there. Koepka's capable of doing it, but he hasn't played 4 rounds of golf consecutive days in almost 4 months. About 3 months, I guess. About 3 months. He's been hurt. Phil Mickelson has been playing on the senior tour. He's been playing 3 rounds a day. 3 rounds a week. But the difference is he's been coming to the other tour as well. He's been playing some. He hasn't been hurt. He's fiddled with his putting, and his putting actually looks pretty good right now. And the greens are not that fast. They're just not. They're not killer fast, and he can put some voodoo on them. He really can. So that's what I'm saying. He's able to, with his short game, if he stays out of the marsh, I think he wins this thing. I really do. What do I think the final score will be at the end of the day? I think he'll be 9 under. I think he shoots another 70. He may have to shoot one better than that, make it a 10 under, 69. But I don't see anybody coming out of this thing shooting 65, 66. I just don't see it on this course. It's too difficult. There's too many problems that can be found on this course for you to try to manipulate it to where, okay, well, he can get a birdie here. It's not that easy with the wind, and they're right on the coastline. You got the humidity. That's what's keeping these greens to a minimum speed. the humidity of the the air, and that's what's keeping these greens slow as they are. They look lightning fast on TV. They look brown, lightning fast, and they're just not. They're just not that fast. And Koepka and Oosthuizen, if they don't figure it out today, they don't have a chance in hell. They have got to figure it out. I don't think they do it. I think Mickelson will be the oldest major champion ever at the age of 50, which exceeds. This will be a huge accomplishment in all of golf. Number one, be the first senior tour member to ever win a major on the regular tour, and it's by 4 years. And Jack Nicklaus won it 46 in 1986. So it's pretty big when you think about it. It really is. We'll see what happens. I think, and this is just me, I think Mickelson will try to do what he can do early in the round, try to make his hay early in the round. And if he's capable in the first 10 holes, 8 holes, to go 3 or 4 under, he's going to try to set himself a cushion if he can possibly do it. Now, Koepka's going to try to do the same thing, but can Koepka putt the ball? I'm just not sold on it. You give me iron play between Mickelson and Koepka, I'll take Mickelson all day. You give me short game play between Mickelson and Koepka, I will take Mickelson all day, especially with Koepka being off as long as he has. That's my choice to win the 2021 PGA Championship. Phil Mickelson, 1-shot lead over Brooks Koepka, with a 1-shot lead over Oosthuizen, with a 1-shot lead over Streelman, with a 1-shot lead over Grayson Bezuidenhuis. I just think that Phil Mickelson at 7 under wins this thing. We'll see. The winds will pick up this evening faster than they've done all week, but if it's at their back somewhat, it may allow them to shoot even lesser club than normal. And as long as the greens are receptive, I don't see a problem. I think Mickelson wins it. I think he probably wins by more than 1 shot. We'll see what happens. You all have a great day. Don't forget, Trash Dump of the Week is coming up probably around lunchtime today, okay? Have a good one. We'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.